Hi, I'm Pasquale.
And I am Arlene. We are marketing students at Jacksonville State University. We're going to be talking about a company which we have talked about in our class discussions and in our textbook. We will be talking about Tesla Motors and their position in the automobile industry life cycle.
Tesla Motors was able to work through the high entry barriers in the automobile industry through disruptive innovation. The development of the electrical motor was able to harness the power of a new technology to attack the already existing market of the automobile combustion engine. Tesla's continuous product innovations empowered the company through the first two portions of the industry lifecycle, the technology enthusiasts and the early adopters. Tesla's most recent model, the Model S, will catapult Tesla over the chasm into the early majority portion of the lifecycle. This model was not only slightly more affordable than the previous vehicles, but the federal and state perks were influential in their drop. For the federal perks, there was a $7,500 tax write-off for new purchases of the vehicle, and the state perks included preferred parking, access to the HOV lane, and other non-monetary incentives.
Simply because they made a jump doesn't mean that they can't fall back into the chasm. The early majority's main criteria used to analyze the product before purchase is practicality. One of the main ways the early majority judges the practicality of products is through consumer reports, which upon the release of the Model S were high. Unfortunately, over the following years, the consumer reports pulled their support of the Model S, diminishing the company's perceived value to early majority portion of the industry life cycle.
To firmly implant themselves in the early majority and to continue to move through the industry life cycle, the engineers at Tesla have come up with a Model 3. The Model 3 is the most affordable of the Tesla cars at a base price of $35,000, allowing it to compete on a new level with competitors such as General Motors Volt, the Nissan Leaf, the BYD E6, and the BMW i3. The competition cannot match Tesla in regards to the innovative combination of luxury and technology design. However, they do have economies of scope in play with them because they already have distribution networks, marketing, and other key facets already in place because of their other automobiles and products.
To continue to attract not only the early majority but also the late majority, Tesla must address a few dilemmas. Tesla's major problem is the fear of range inefficiencies. It is the greatest concern. They don't have enough public charging stations for people to drive long distances comfortably. Some other problems they face are having to not only convince people to buy an electric vehicle, but in addition also convince people to buy a Tesla vehicle. They'll also have to figure out how they will sell and allow convenient maintenance to these models.
The infrastructure needs to be broadened. By confronting its ineffectiveness, multiple problems the company faces will be addressed. The Model 3 allows Tesla to attack another market segment because of the price. However, due to the limited amount of Tesla dealerships, Tesla may not be able to capitalize on the full extent of the market. By building more dealerships, they will not only increase the availability of Tesla vehicles, but also increase the number of publicly accessible charging stations and certified Tesla mechanics across the country. This will allow a more stable and trustworthy environment for the consumer. In regards to battery life, Tesla has a few alternatives.
Some of our ideas for alternatives are: the first one is to increase the amount of charging stations. The second alternative is to install solar panels on top of the car to charge the vehicle while parked or driving under the sunlight. The third alternative is to offer interchangeable battery packs for the cars. I believe the correct alternative for Tesla is to increase their availability of superchargers by partnering with an already established fuel company to reduce costs such as Exxon or Shell.
Also, Tesla needs to continue research and development on the battery packs and the possibility of a similar system to propane. Drive into the gas station or rest stop, replace your spent battery with a new fully charged one, and you're on your way. This would be much faster than a 30-minute charge time for even the most powerful charging stations. Through innovation, Tesla has turned the industry on its head and quite possibly created the future of transportation, not only in America, but the world. To continue down this path, Tesla must continue to innovate not only in technology, but also in the processes, and create a more stable and well-established brand.
Thank you for watching our video. You all have a good day.